Okay, well, good morning, everybody. That's better. Okay, good morning.
Sega Rally Championship.
Chief here, and oh, uh, since it's the 30th anniversary of the Saturn, I'm continuing on with some various Sega titles here. I think I'll be doing that throughout the summer. Maybe do a Summer of Saturn type of retro focus. But at the same time, I don't want to ignore some of the other stuff I'm doing, such as my console wide playthrough and other things. And this, of course, will have thrown in. I don't know which game I'm going to do in. This morning, like I said, I'm just going to be playing some random
Sega Rally Championship.
various titles. I did some launch titles the other night, and I played some virtual highlight prior to the 30th anniversary of the North American Saturn launch. Might get back to play a little bit of that here this morning too, but right now we're just going to play a couple different things. Also, this is a kind of unofficial let's see here. Comparison review, not really in depth of some video equipment and whatnot. Because basically, right now I'm using a Hyperkin HDMI adapter for my Saturn to get this video out on modern HDMI ports. So throughout the summer, I'm also going to cover some various equipment that I've found and use, and hopefully be acquiring some more type stuff if my financial situation improves. But anyway, yeah, so like I said, right now I'm using this Hyperkin HDMI cable, and I think it works great and stuff. There's one thing on this, I'm not sure if it's the cable or if it's just the way the shading is in this game. Like see the checkerboard on the window shading. I don't know if that's from the conversion on that or not. But anyway, I also have a RGB cable for this coming today. It's being processed. I was expecting one last week, but that didn't happen. So anyway, yeah, we're doing a before here with playing a bunch of games, looking at it through this cable, and hopefully later on today, if not tomorrow, I'll be on again and we'll do an after video using my RGB cable through my Extron scaler. Yeah, I don't have a retro tink or anything, but I luckily do have some okay equipment to use. So, and like I said, that Extron works pretty well. Took me a little bit of finagling to figure out how to get it to work, and I'm still fighting with it and my projector, my main problem. So, let's go to before we get started. Okay. So yeah, and I still got a lot of catching up to do with my other projects, such as my Spider-Man playthrough. I did plan on, I thought about doing that this morning, but decided against it. I kind of wanted to do this, and actually I almost put in Phantasy Star Online, because I do kind of need to touch base with that game too. But
3,
so with the Saturn,
1, go.
I remember which buttons are which in this game.
Easy right.
This was one of my favorite racing games on the Saturn.
Easy left.
Not that I was ever all that great
Easy
at it.
right. Over jump.
And
Easy right.
though they had the Dreamcast ones with the better graphics and stuff, I don't know. I don't think I really enjoyed them as much as this one.
Easy right.
Murky graphics, pop-ups, and everything.
Over jump.
Or
Easy
that's
left.
mainly just this level. Because and
Easy left.
part of it
Easy
may
right.
be the HDMI adapter.
Very long easy right, baby.
But so this Hyperkin, I've been pretty happy with it.
Finish.
For one thing, I have not checked on it yet, is if the audio channels are correct or swapped.
3, 2, 1, go.
Because I have heard that a lot of the cheaper ones did in fact, there's a flaw in the Saturn, I guess, where they have the audio channels switched on the port. So instead of fixing it on the system, they fixed it in the cable. And if cable manufacturers aren't aware of that, then yeah, your left is right, right is left. And like I said, I haven't checked my Hyperkin to see which is which on that. See if it's correct or not. Don't think I've actually but yeah, I'm going to do that at some point, just for my own interest on it. And it's easy enough to do. I just haven't done it. Change my windows here. So yeah, we'll play a couple of ranked games of this, and I'll pick something else out here. Okay. Now we're almost layered, right? Oh, not that far.
Three, 2, 1, go.
Oh shit. So yeah, apart from this summer Saturn type stuff, I'm gonna kind of spin a little. Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of coming up with this off my top of my head, but I think some of the things I might want to try are
Long, medium right. Next one. Easy
do
right.
some highlights of maybe some genres that the system shined in. Some of which, the main ones are that are of note, of course, are the racing genre, arcade conversions that did real well with, and 2D fighters.
Wow.
Of course, it wasn't a slouch of 3D fighters either. yeah, the high price on it kind of killed it launch. I did actually buy
3,
mine
2,
when
1,
it first came out,
go.
quite on accident, to be quite honest. Just happened to be out one day at an electronics boutique,
Very long, easy right.
shopping 30 years ago in the summer, and saw the Saturn on the shelf, and I was like, I didn't think that's coming out for another 8 months. Yeah, surprise launch, so up like $400 change pocket,
Very long, easy left.
burning a hole in my pocket, so I bought it. Now I don't remember if, I'm not sure if this current Saturn I am, it is the launch one I bought, or if it was one I bought afterwards, because I did have 2 of them, and I did sell one. We'll play another round of this. Let's try the other phone. And then we'll do like some peripheral stuff.
3, 2,
Because I do have a lot of
1.
peripherals for the Saturn. The 3D control pads would be one, of
Easy
course.
left.
The
Easy right.
arcade racer.
Over jump.
And I do have the flight stick, the mission stick,
Medium right.
but
Next one.
I'm not sure if it's not working or if it's not working with the saver right now, or with certain games. I'm
Over jump.
not 100% sure what's going on with it, so
Easy left. Easy left. Easy right.
I'm going to investigate further with it. I've got the multi-player
Very long, easy
adapter,
right.
the 5-player, 6-player adapter. I had 2, and I thought I still had 2. I don't remember selling it, or I know I didn't give it away. At least I'm pretty sure I didn't. I may have. Because yeah, that one you have 10 or 12 player games.
1. Go.
I never actually did that, but it was just cool to have it. I almost had the option to do
Very
it
long, easy right.
when I was in college.
Long, easy right, baby. Very long, easy left. Checkpoint. Medium left. Wow.
Shit.
Medium left, baby.
But yeah, I know. Of course, I was a little bit better at this game when I was playing it 20 some years ago.
Caution, hairpin right. Checkpoint. Okay,
Not
left.
too bad. But then I blew it right there.
Easy right, easy left.
I remember this.
Long, medium right. Wow. Easy right.
No, I ain't gonna make it.
Wow.
Alright, so that's that. So yeah, that's like I said, that's the other thing I'm going to try to casually highlight, and I may even do a video as opposed to a stream, a live stream, kind of focus on or highlight different devices you can use to enhance and preserve your Saturn. One, of course, being the HDMI adapters. Kind of look at which ones are good and which is bad. Like I said, this is a one I'm using is a Hyperkin right now. And like I said, I have not had any issues with it at all. It's just worked. Let's see. All right, let's see. What else we got going on here? Like I said, there was a lot of racing games on the Saturn. But let's pick something else that's kind of... We did Daytona the other night. Die Hard Arcade's a fun one. Let's go with Gun Griffin's good. Hexen. I need to do a playthrough with Hexen. I started one and then kind of got off of it. But no, let's not do that. Let's do Mr. Bones. This is one I've had for a long time, but I'd never played a whole lot. And it's cool because it's got a Ronnie Montrose soundtrack on it. Yeah, so when I first bought the game, I bought it like at a pawn shop. And then got it home, realized it only had disc 2 in it. So it was like, for the longest time, I had only the second disc of the game. But yeah, I'm not going to just focus on Sega developed games, but nor will we just do Sega exclusive games either. Message on each message board here.
Midnight. Day 1 of a new world. Every night the army of darkness gains more soldiers. Tonight, the world will be mine. One single night, my army of darkness, of purity, will descend upon the earth. Then there will be no more conflict, no more struggle between good and evil. There will only be evil. The world will be pure as the black void of space.
Alright, we're not doing it.
Absolute purity.
Full playthrough or anything like that, so we're not going to mess with all the intro and all that. We're just going to do a little gameplay, check it out. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've played this. What am I doing? I think I'm running away. Maybe if I'd watched the video, I'd have known what I was doing. Okay, we may not be playing this for very long. There we go. Oh, I could have got that. Oops. How weird. All right, we'll go. Here's another little run. Then I think we'll pick something else here. Because yeah, that's kind of cool. It's like you had this game that music with Ronnie Montrose, and then you have other games such as Quake with Trent Reznor doing the music on it. Shit. Oh. Not sure how I died there. Thought I was doing good. Oh, anyway. That's Mr. Bones. Yes, swap gears here. Something else that's kind of that's another thing I do love about the old Seiru, which is an optical disc emulator. It plugs right into your cartridge slot on top. And It's great because you don't have to modify your console in any way. Just you don't have to, yeah, you don't have to disconnect your hard drive. It's not as expensive as a Sadiator, which is the other mod-free option. We'll get back to that. Mech Warrior is kind of fun. Let's see. Do we want to do a little Quake? Yeah, we're not going to do any Resident Evil. Okay, here's... Oh, wait, Touring Car Championship. We did NetLink, Rally Championship. I don't remember if the NetLink one had any upgrades in terms of that. Check that later. That's one I kind of want to do in depth later. Let's do some steep slope sliders. All right, so let me update my chat here real quick. Smart this time. All right. This one was one of my favorites, and actually is very popular with my non-gaming friends. Oh, what does that? Cool.
Just carrying something out the back door when I opened our door.
Hmm. All right, so yeah, this is a snowboarding game. And I said, yeah, this is one that actually it was very popular with a lot of my non-gaming type friends. It was, yeah, they just love to be able to pick it up and even try to do stuff that you wouldn't think about trying in the game, like trying to catch the helicopter stuff, which of course wasn't technically possible with this technology back then anyway. Yeah, see, this is another game that has the mesh-like shadows. I don't remember it being like that on a CRT. Aged. You don't hold it to jump. It's been a little while since I've played this. Now I really could. One of these you can get up and slide on the roof a little bit. Okay, yeah, there we go. Forgot about the triggers, bumpers. Alright. There we go. Ease grab.
Completed.
That's right, and you could save the replays on that, which was kind of cool. Another good use of the whatchamacallit,
2, 1, now.
RAM cartridge.
Started.
Oh, time sucks. Whoa. That was my vision. Totally misread that.
Goal completed.
Let's do it one more time. And we'll try a different course. We'll change our music up here.
3, 2, 1, now. Started.
Oh. Misread that. Holy crap. I did it again. Ah, can't do the back flip though. There we go. That's how you get on the house.
Goal
All right, let's try one of the other tracks or courses, routes, whatever.
Three, two, one, now. Started.
I don't know if there's a grind button on this or not. Oh, missed that. There we go. Oh, the sucky backflip. Ah, they're stuck with a flip. Yeah, it doesn't give you little cheat points like that for just doing a little half.
Completed.
You have to do a full 360 for it to give you points. Yeah. So yeah, we'll play a couple more of this and then we'll find something else. So I'm wanting to kind of put this through the paces here on the, a little variety of games. Let's do one, let's do 2. 3, goes through that, snowboard park, and half pipe. We won't go through the whole thing. We'll save that for another night or day. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Extreme 2. This is another one I think you can jump up on the roofs.
Three, two, one, now. Started.
Ah, I keep wanting to do that flip and I don't have enough air time. Oh, I didn't have enough for that. There we go. That was the other nice thing about this game is the way it's not constricted to either going for time or points, so you can do your own competitions. Whether you want to race down the course, or if you want to go for most points, or a combination thereof.
Goal completed.
Yeah, see, that's the thing I really want to check out is the when I do my RGB hookup is see if that dithering is gone. I'd like to know if that's a programming trick or if that's just a problem with the HDMI converter. Wouldn't necessarily be a problem, but maybe a flaw, a defect. Let's try this one again.
3, 2,
But
1.
like I said, these are if you are looking for easy, inexpensive way to get video out on your classic Sega to or Saturn to your modern TV or projector or streaming capture device. I can recommend this Hyperkin, to be quite honest. Like I said, it plug and play, works good. The only flaw or downside, of course, is one, it's powered, so you need a 5-volt power supply to it. USB, I believe. And I think it does come with, and it comes with one, I believe. It's inexpensive, about $30 nowadays. And what else? Yeah, besides requiring a power supply and forgot about that. And then whether or not this dithering is an issue, as well as saw the ramp at the last second. The other thing is whether the audio channels are correct in terms of left or right. I'll mention these as possible issues with the Hyperkin, but that's also maybe me misremembering how the actual video output looked. And also, of course, may have looked different with the CRT to begin with. But anyway, let's pick a different course here. Yeah, it's H. Thanks for tuning in today. I do appreciate it. Do a couple more runs on this and I'll switch over to something else. Need to check on delivery status for my RGB. Let's see. Let's do Green 3.
3, 2, 1. Now. Start.
Damn. That jump. Ah, I gotta stay up the damn C button. There's a lot of tree bumping in this particular run. Oh yeah, I forgot there was that tree you could slide on.
Goal. Completed.
Yeah, makes a nice little cinematic video of your run. You save that. So yeah, this is a cool game that, like I said, I really enjoyed this one quite a bit back in the day. Anyway, let's move on to something else here. Yeah, and I'm playing on the more modern, yet still retro, I guess the Model S version of the Saturn. I don't think I have any more of the original ones. I think I sold those big fat one when I sold my other Saturn, which I said may or may not have been the launch version of it. Yeah, I'm slowly doing some repairs and upgrades to my systems as I'm going on there. Let's see what else we can play here. We're going to be sticking to the US collection here. I do have some Japanese stuff, and then I've got the translations on a lot of it, so that's good. Probably I'll do this one for the old ladies sometime. Actually, we will, but not right now. Die Hard Arcade's a good one. Gun Griffin is a good one. Playing a little bit out of there, check out some stuff. I said, Nights into Dreams. That's something. I don't have my 3D pad. Yeah, I could reach behind me and grab it, but we'll hold off on that. Not as good playing that game without the 3D pad, I have to admit. Panzer Dragoon. I was thinking I was having a problem. Is that the problem? Oh, no, I was having problems with loading the other night. I think I have to check my ROM on that. Yep, okay. I need to check my ROM. I have to rip it again. Oh, man, that's a good one. I don't know what to play here. Yep, since we're not focusing on been a while since I played this, so how did I? Okay, quite sure how I did that. Come on, punch. Take me a while to remember how to play these. I definitely don't remember any of the moves, so. Not that I was any great player anyway. Virtua Fighter 2 and Soul Calibur were my main fighting games I played, if I played any. Okay, it looks like we're getting a lot of. Whoa. Yeah, it looks like video feeds are getting some frame rate issues or something. I see some screen flashing on that. I'm not seeing on my screen. So hold on, let me pause. Let me reset the streaming box. Maybe that'll fix that. Let's see, is that it? Which one is it? There it is. Yeah, there we go. Didn't check my streaming software, see if it was coming through that. I just noticed it on the feed. Yeah, it's doing it on that too. So let me check my frame rate. Is it just doing it on this game? Let's see. Hold on a second here. Like I said, it's not doing it on my projector, so. I don't think that's right. No. Hmm. How weird. Because, yeah, that's right. Maybe, hold on. I apologize about that. Hmm. That's weird because this is the first time I've ever seen this happen. I wonder if it's just this game or if it's actually something going on with the Saturn itself. Hold on. Huh, how weird. This just started because I have not seen this happen before. Let me reset the Saturn itself, see if that'll fix this. Okay, looks like that may have fixed it. All right. Other problems of the digital age. Okay, anyway, I think we're good now. All right, put that behind. Yeah, like I said, this is using the Seiru with the loaded digital ROMs. Do I want to do Burning Rangers? The Die Hard Arcade's a good one. This is another one I haven't played a lot of. It's like it's sitting in my collection back there, and it's another racing game. Guardian Heroes. That's something I think I want to do with Gunny when we resume our co-opted series. So we'll check that out. Horde is something I want to do in terms of strategy type stuff, as is Iron Storm. Also Warcraft and that. Oh, heck. Something action one. That's kind of cool. All right. Yeah, let's do a little Night Warriors. Maybe some X-Men, Capcom 2D fighters. Okay, good. That was just a weird video glitch. I'm not sure how that came about. All right, let me update my now playing. All right, so yeah, we'll play a little bit of this fighting game, and then I think we'll wrap up with some virtual highline, so I can play that for a little while. But I kind of like getting into that the other day. I know it's not one of the probably more watched games or highly praised for that matter, but I still kind of enjoy it. Kind of like that. I've got a lot of games that may not be as popular as some of the other games out there. Oh. And as I've said or alluded to, yeah, fighting games are not my strong point. It looks like it makes better use of this 6-button controller in terms of... Ooh, nice. Ooh, that was nice. But I didn't connect. Oh. And this, quite honestly, is a game that I played very little of. Doing this one or the Xbox version, which I also have, which has both this and Darkstalkers on it. The first game. Ew. Ah. Did I get him? Oh, I did. Cool. Ooh. See, I have no idea. I am mashing buttons like crazy. Yikes. Ah. Got me good there. Oh yeah, and my other planned project for this weekend is to do an actual physical mod on my Dreamcast to add battery slot on it, so we can change the battery on it. I know that's a big problem with the Dreamcast, the damn soldered on battery on there. Same way with the GameCube. So every time you turn it on at this time, if you haven't kept that thing charged or working with this all the time, yeah, you're going to be getting a have to set the date every time. All right. These are kind of fun. The arcade greatest hits. I think they got the pictures wrong here because that's got the pictures for the Atari collection. And that's got the, maybe not. I'm going to go a step aside for just a moment while we get the next game queued up. Hexen's a good one, but we're not going to do that. Oh, yeah, let's do another fighting game. Let's do the X-Men for a little bit, and then we'll switch to something, maybe Virtual On, in terms of fighting, or maybe another racing type game. Wing Arms, that actually, this is one I've recently added to my collection and just now discovering, and this looks like a good one. Anyway, what was I doing? Not Winter Heat. Wipeout would be nice. Yeah, X-Men. All right, I'll let this run here for just a moment while I take a small break. I'll be back. Let me get this going. As far as kind of what we've got coming up.
X-Men.
Dancing sword. Dancing sword. Ice. Dancing ice beam. Dancing ice beam.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Dancing sword. Side block. Dancing sword. Side block. Side block. Spiral buster.
Ice beam. X-Men. Optic blast. Optic blast. Optic blast. Optic blast.
Spiral buster.
Ice beam. X-Men. Optic blast. Optic blast.
Like it is out there. And dairy.
X-Men.
Wrap this up and I'll be in there shortly. Okay. Well, we're going to actually wrap this up here pretty quick here. So let's just play a couple quick matches of X-Men here. I'll be back later. Like I said, with we may cover a little bit of these same games, but then because I do want to do that comparison in terms of the shading on the Sega Rally Championship and Steep Slope Sliders. Where the hell's my controller? There it is. Okay, this is looking good here. And then, of course, not sure what was going on with the Virtua Fighter 2 there. Whether that was just a glitch with the or a glitch or what. Like I said, my view was on my projector screen was just fine. All right, yeah, we got to start with Wolverine. Yeah, this I played a little bit of it. I'd actually did my disc on this was a Blockbuster one, but again, I'm by no means any type of master of the game. I wouldn't even say I'm good at it. Lucky, yeah, but definitely not skilled or. Uh-oh.
You lose. Round 2. Fight.
But yeah, the old lady's about ready to eat, so I'm gonna take a break from this. Be back a little later with hopefully my RGB cable, so I can hook it into my Extron scaler. Like I said, I've had no real complaints about the Hyperkin. It's a very competent scaler, or not the scaler, adapter. Yeah, it's a very competent, good way to get your, inexpensive way to get your old Saturn onto a modern TV or into a streaming device. Video capture. I'll get a couple more matches in here and then I'll have to close this out for the day. Or not for the day, for this morning. Or at least for a short while. Got a few projects I gotta get done. Of course, you know, setting up the scaler when I get it. It's gonna be one of the big things to do. Damn, he killed Silk Hammer. Bitch.
Round 2. Fight.
Well, that was nice. Don't know how I did that, but I'll take it. Now, of course, I could. The best way to play this would be using my fight sticks. Another thing I can do. And I think I'll do that with
Round 3.
Get Gunny and do a fight night one night. But yeah, we'll have a return of Gunny here at some point here. Trying to touch base with him and get some coordinating going here. Why?
You win.
Ooh, Cyclops. That's what I like to play as. I just always like the Cyclops character for some reason.
Round 1. Fight.
Him and Reed Richards. Ooh.
Up the glass. Up the glass.
Ah.
Up the glass.
Last.
You lose.
Alright. Yeah, once we finish this, we'll finish up here.
Up the glass.
Ooh, that was bad. Like I said, I never played much fighting games, so I kind of like them. Not much fun playing against the computer at the time, and yeah, I didn't have a lot of friends that came over back then and played these. We played a lot of sports games and whatnot. So yeah, definitely lacking in my skill set. Anyway, this is Chief, Dark Legacy Game Network, and like I said, this is kind of the start of my Summer of Saturn highlight that I'll be doing. So next time we'll be a little bit more focused on something else. Well, like I said, actually, the next one I want to is basically be a comparison to this video. Basically checking out my RGB through scalar setup that I will be setting up versus the Hyperkin HDMI adapter that I've been using for 1-2 years, something like that, at least a couple years. And like I said, it works like a champ for most games. And actually, I think I haven't had any problems with that. That little flashing I was having during Virtua Fighter was like the first time I'd seen anything like that happen. And I think that's more of an incompatibility with the scalar self, because like I said, I had no issues with my on my end in terms of that. So that being said, this is Chief for the Dark Legacy Game Network. Thanks for tuning in. We'll have more Saturn content throughout the summer. Not really full blast into this yet because technically we're not in summer yet, so there is that. So this is basically just highlights and like I said, preparing for my new system, and also casually covering some equipment that can help you preserve your system longer and or replace things that may not be working right now. We'll have more of that in the future. Right now, though, that's it for this morning's short session. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you here real soon, later today. So everyone, have a good day, and see you soon. What the hell? Okay, now my inseam is fucked up. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.